Welcome back, everyone. To Oxygen Not Included. Brief intermission, for me at least, between the last episode and this one. I think I'm going to change my mind again. I think I'm going to reduce the size of this chamber. The reason why I say that is because we have our gas pump right here at the bottom, and this chlorine gas seems to like to float up a little bit. I'm not actually sure the chlorine gas is going to flow down here at all, to be honest. Even after we make this a vacuum, it might eventually spread out, but I think it's actually, I think it's almost trying to like stay, in the upper bound, maybe even competing with oxygen. I'm thinking oxygen is the only reason this chlorine gas isn't up at the very top. You know what I mean? So with that said, I think we're going to have to reduce the size of this room. Luckily, we do already have this tile right here. This is exactly what I think we're going to want to expand out. So probably it'll look actually just like this. And then we'll go from there. The only thing I can think of to do here is to just one by one tile this area as a square. And then later on, of course, we can expand into it if we need this area for more stuff. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do here. That should allow us to pipe gas into this chamber. We'll probably put like a little gas vent right here. Yep. And then basically we can have gas pumps come into this area from basically wherever we have a gas pump set up to pull chlorine gas from, right? I'm thinking probably what we'll do is we'll put it actually, yeah, like right up here or something. Like we'll put like a temporary tile right here, gas pump, run a wire, temporary power wire over to that, and pull everything up from there. Because I'm thinking this chlorine gas is going to want to surge to the top. Obviously, it cannot push into the hydrogen gas area because that is much lighter. But it does seem to want to go up, if that makes sense. So we'll just kind of get this going and go from there. Obviously, the main goal is going to be to try to get into this room in this episode, I think. Yeah, so what we could do... Let's just do that for now. And then... build the fire pole out here, too. And, let's see. We don't want to unlock this yet because we still got dangerous gases right here. I want to seal this up first. But first we'll build all this to get up here. Actually, we can go a little bit higher. There we go. We're gonna mine all the way out through over here, and then mine down into here. That will drain the water very easily. So do all that for now. And honestly, we could just probably mine straight up into here, frankly. Actually, yeah, why don't we do that? We could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, instead of digging that, let's dig that. So we can walk into here. I don't think the water will flow through a diagonal. I don't think it does that. So I think we should be good with that. So we should be able to walk into here, and then we can just puncture this whenever we are ready to go. Yeah. So let's mine this out, and then mine that next. Alright, cool. That'll work. Alright, should be enough tasks, I think, for them. Let's keep pushing the gases out over here. Actually, there is already some chlorine gas right here. And some chlorine gas right there, too. Oh, gosh. So in the future, we'll probably seal this entirely because we don't want people coming through here at all, to be honest. Now that I think about this more. Some of our chlorine gas escaped. That's bad news. I don't know what we're going to be able to do about that. Yeah, we got to figure out how chlorine gas seems to move. It does seem to... Yeah, it seems like basically oxygen and hydrogen push it down, but otherwise it stays at the top. So that makes it kind of tricky because you kind of have to control what kind of gases are in the room in order to do... in order to make sure that you move all of it, right? Maybe it's just a fact of life that you're going to have some strange gases in areas that you're doing work in anyway, right? But I think we could do better than that. Maybe. So yeah, it does look like the chlorine gas is falling down. That's what I was mostly concerned about, to be honest. So, there we go. So we're kind of like losing CO2 by letting people through here. Or chlorine, I mean. Cl, I think. Maybe we open this back up again. But then the chlorine will just come over here, so... It's tough. Looks like they're already done for the day. Oh, I forgot that we had all this area. Let's tile this off. I kind of forgot we opened a hole here. They'll do that later. We don't need to fill in oxygen over here. That's wasteful. You know what I mean? In fact, we have so much oxygen, we could probably... I think every time we try to shut down one of these oxygen diffusers, it ends up causing us problems. We do have 4, though, now. Well, I guess we'll leave it for now. These things do use algae is the problem. And obviously... so we always have a need for algae, no matter what. As soon as we run out of algae, we're basically gonna die. Do have a new print. It's a hatchling. I don't really think we need any of these guys. So yeah, we'll reject all. Yep. We might need people here soon. As soon as we try this thing out. It is assigned to Brainfries, so I guess as soon as we have the ability to walk into this room, she'll sit down and do it. I mean, it doesn't say that it uses any power or anything, so... then again, we can't read the entry for it, so who knows. Good luck to Brainfries on that one. During the day, we could probably turn the switch on. Keep moving the power along. You know, I'm pretty sure our base looks pretty ridiculous to any real player of this game. Like, we're very disorganized, obviously. But it's coming along. I'm just thinking about like new ways we could have done all of this. Like we could have had all of this in an enclosed area, no extra space here with like oxygen just hanging out, like precious oxygen just waiting down here. I mean, look at this. Like, what is this even for? This is for something else. Yeah, all kinds of ridiculous stuff that we got going on in this base, but it's all good. We're learning. So precious carbon dioxide is coming down here, so our slickster should be staying pretty full. Sadly, though, chlorine did make its way through. Not much we can do about that. It is kind of a shame that these mechanized airlocks aren't perfect. I guess maybe if you always build 2 of them, then you're okay. I guess that's the way to do it. Like, you just need 2 side by side, really. Otherwise, the gas is going to come through. Who knows? It's probably going to be the case, though. Put in this tile, and this tile. Gradually making our way up here. Obviously, they have no oxygen when they come up here. Brainfries. It will be unfortunate when we lose Brainfries. I'm already anticipating it, to be honest. I mean, look at how fast she is. You know? We're getting there. A few more tiles to go. Okay, yeah. Fire pole's looking good. Yeah, alright. Major eye irritation. That would probably be the chlorine. Yeah. Well, it kind of looks like... I don't know, it almost looks like the water is trying to come down here, but... we just gotta get through this part. Yeah, Catalina's yucky lungs, yep. Makes sense. Knock this out, and then... I thought she was digging. Should be good. All right. So how this thing is set up to work, you know, someone needs to stand here, someone needs to stand here, and someone needs to stand here for all of these to be triggered. But I don't know what this automation wire is going to do, to be honest. Connects buildings to sensors. Used to connect building ports to automation gates. I don't think we need to use this for the neural vacillator, but I think it was actually hooked up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because we got automation wires right here. Even automation wires in the rocks. Yeah, hard to say. Not really sure. Maybe people can only go through here when all of these are turned on. That could be the case too. But if it's like I mean, yeah, we could just disable this duplicate checkpoint, right? Yeah, allows duplicates to pass when receiving a green signal. Prevents duplicates from passing when receiving a red signal. So this could be cool. There could be some application for this anyway, but it does use a little bit of power. I don't know. I don't see how this is better than locking a door, you know what I mean? Produces heat, too. Interesting. Now, we'll see here. So, the water is still going to flow, so we've got to mine this out, and this out. Yeah, I mined all this out, but now that I think about it... Well, actually... Hold on. Wait, let's see. There's a cancel button. We can do this instead. And then I'll want to build a temporary tile. How am I going to do that? Because I'm going to have to be right here to knock this out. I don't want any water flowing in over here, so... I guess you could build a door. There we go. Cancel the dig. Temporary door. Open this up and then let the water drain a bit. These fire poles are pretty nice. Let's do a fire pole all the way down there. And we'll flip this on. We've almost got things taken care of. Oh yeah, how's our water doing? Oh, okay, good. Alright, so system is pretty drained. So now I guess we'll find out if this is going to cause a problem or not. Actually, it seems like this is working really well. Yeah, I like this. So far, plants are not complaining about the vastly decreased amount of water there. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, we can tell how much they use, right? It says it has 16 grams of water with a bunch of food poisoning, but I guess that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really tell us... let's see, did these things say how much water they consume? Ah, 20 kilograms a cycle. So yeah, this rate might not be high enough. Let's just preemptively ramp this back up to 100 grams a second and we'll go from there. Because I think crops are gonna die. Yep. Already crops are complaining. Okay, good. So we caught that pretty quickly. Let's do actually 205. Go from there. And now I'm thinking about it. Maybe we should have had another another valve to control water for this system. You know what I mean? Because we don't really care if there's plenty of water in this system at all. For our sinks and stuff like that. Because those don't ever explode and just, you know, put water everywhere like these do. But we definitely do need it for this. Did we manage to change that? No, we did not. Food has decayed. Strange. Does the refrigerator just slow it down then? Prevent spoilage. It can be slowed, so either way you're gonna run out of food. Or not food, but your food will eventually still spoil. This just slows it down, yeah. Okay. Good to know. I don't think food's an issue yet. It hasn't been so far. We did drop the amount of hydroponic farms we have out here. So we'd have to be at least a little concerned about it. Yeah, eventually this system is it's going to require us to put the liquid pump down here and move that over. That's okay though. All in all, things aren't going too bad. Don't know what we're going to do about that chlorine gas. It might just be there for a while. Might just be what we have to leave it as. Tile, tile. Once we get this door in, set that to more urgent. Once we get this door in, we'll puncture this. That's the main goal of the episode here. Do that. Yeah. Let this be a lesson not to sit in a room full of chlorine gas for too long. I think chlorine, does chlorine gas, I guess, just float in the air then? Maybe it's such trace amounts that you can ignore it? Or does chlorine bind with stuff pretty often in real life, you know what I mean? I don't actually know. Any of you science guys out there, let me know. I'm trying to think about it. Chlorine, chlorine, I think, is on the left side of the table. It's probably only got like one electron or something. So it probably, I would imagine it binds though pretty easily, maybe with other gases or stuff like that in the air. Obviously, you got table salt, sodium chloride. So it binds with sodium naturally somehow. Don't ask me how. I had trouble in chemistry class when I went to college, very briefly. One of the few subjects, actually, chemistry was probably the only subject I thought I would breeze through with no problem. That was actually insanely hard. I couldn't believe how hard it was. Yeah, so this thing does, yeah, block liquid. Okay, good. Just making sure. Alright. Puncture that. Hopefully they walk back in here pretty quickly. Puffed for some reason is glum. I don't know why. Its needs aren't being met. What are its needs? He likes it between 20 and 40, which it is. He's got plenty of space. That's not a problem. I don't know why he's pissed. Maybe it's because the grooming station isn't going in, or I don't know. I actually don't know. Do not know. It's a bit strange. Oh yeah, there we go. What the? I was lied to. Oh no. Oh gosh. All right. We gotta mop this now. Oh no. Oh gosh. Thankfully these are not mesh tiles. Oh man, what a mess. Ugh. All right. Yep. And yep. That's unfortunate. It's actually a lot more polluted water than I thought there'd be too. That's that's really unfortunate. It's probably gonna take us days just to get through all of this, and plus all of it's gonna be yeah, they're just gonna put it into polluted water bins. Yeah, that's great. We still have to figure out how to yeah, so let's see. Empties bottled liquids back in the world. Bottle emptiers element filter can be used to designate areas for split. So let's see if we can set this up. So if I put this, so if I make this a mesh tile, and this probably too, right? And obviously we'll want one right here for, speaking of which, let's do that. Put one right here for, obviously polluted water will go right here, which is the one that we actually want. But yeah, I'm starting to think maybe, maybe we need these bottle emptiers to make things a little bit easier for us. These bonded liquids back in the world. Yeah, so how does this work? We'll find out. Obviously, they're a bit busy. So, yeah, it's still... Oh, man. Please just stop that from happening. This is terrible. I have to re-queue the mop, too. Soggy feet. Yeah, everyone's pretty upset. We've got stress rising, especially for people that have to be out in this vicinity. Mesh tile. Whoops. Not that one. Let's build one of these quicker than... Because I think we might have just stranded people. Or made them take a long route through. Oh yeah, there's some over here too, wow. Crap. We've got to get this mopped as well. This is also producing polluted oxygen, I think. Alright. Okay, good. Problem solved for now. Let that drain. It'll probably take another day or two. What a mess. Yeah, do all that. Max is at max stress. So what is It's got soggy feet, high morale. I don't know why that's a negative. And then pleasant chit chat. Negative. Oh, negative 5%. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So actually, his stress is still reducing. Okay, that's good. Turn this off. How's water doing? Okay, plants aren't... Okay, plants are complaining. Okay, so maybe we do need a little bit more even. Let's try like, 800 grams. Good morning. Go from there. Water is starting to drain out of this system too. Yeah, so I think we are running a bit lighter than we need to. Let's try 1250. Disgusting, man. So this pneumatic door lies. Unless, yeah, this is an obsidian tile, so there's no way that's letting stuff through. Closed areas. Oh, oh my God. It would help if I could read, I guess. Oh man. All right. Without blocking liquid. Okay, perfect. So we are the idiots, or I'm the idiot, really. I guess we would have needed an airlock for that then, right? Would an airlock also do liquid as well? Blocks liquid and gas, yeah, so we should have put an airlock in. Alright. So this one's on me, for sure. Reading is a pretty good skill, too. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, so we do have wood coming in. Wood is coming in at a pretty decent rate. We can't run the wood burner constantly, but we're able to run it pretty consistently. Let's do this bottle emptier right here, like this. So, empties bottled liquids back in the world. Element filter can be used to designate areas for specific liquid storage. That's all it says, so I guess we'll see what it looks like when we build it. That'll make this a lot easier. If we can just tell them, hey, drop polluted water into this thing and it just drains it right here, that would be perfect. Otherwise, this is going to be a pain to clean up. Mop. Mop. Yeah. It's a pretty disgusting job. I'm honestly surprised that stress is so low. Frankly. I wonder if they, like, go postal or something. I've yet to see that. It doesn't look like this water's moving at all anymore, so I think we're good there. But we'll mop more up here. And right here again. Alright, so this thing is built, only store objects marked with sweep. Polluted water. Duplicants may not specifically fetch liquid from a bottling station to bring to this location. Duplicants may not specifically fetch liquid from a bottling station. So what's a bottling station? We don't have that. We have it set to do polluted water, so I guess we'll see what happens, right? If enabled, duplicants will deliver bottled liquids to this building directly from these sources. Bottle filler and pitcher pump. Oh, I see. Okay. Deliver bottled liquids to this building directly from a pitcher pump. Oh, so you could do that. Oh, okay. So you could do that maybe to manually move water without doing, you know, crazy dumb stuff like this, maybe. Then again, it would be pretty manual too, so maybe that's not the best. But you could do that for, like, you know, small, maybe like a small water reservoir. We could just bottle it up and take it with us. I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty work intensive. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I guess we'll find out. Bottle emptier, I mean, it should do what we want it to do. Oh. She's got some with her right now. Is she going to do it right now? Oh, I think she is. Oh, yeah. Boom. Awesome. Well, that's a huge invention. All right, yeah, let's get another one of these. We're leveling up. Yeah, let's do it like that. Heck yeah. This is great stuff. Water's starting to fill again. But again, it doesn't matter if it's filled up over here. We just need to make sure that water stays loaded up over here without it being too much, you know what I mean? Is the water being split and then going up into here? I'm trying to figure this out. Why is this area remaining like super full of water, you know what I mean? Because it's the end of the pipe, if you will. Is that what's going on? It always tries to go towards the end, the water does. I mean, this has helped a little bit. I think I think we'd have to redesign it to work better. But I think this is alright so far. I mean, this is still going to be a problem, but it did help a little bit. I think it's because we have multiple different planes here that are coming off of the same pipe, if you will. You know, maybe it would be better to actually have like a pipe come up and then like come back down, and then have everything linked up off the top of it. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or maybe just have it, yeah, just come all the way up and then have pipes fall from this topmost point down here and then over here or something. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do this. Or, yet again, maybe we have just another liquid valve, but... like, just another liquid valve, like, into the separate chamber over here, too. I don't know. Yeah, our design is obviously suboptimal anyway, because we got all kinds of weird stuff going on here with the sizing and scope and whatnot. A lot of chlorine gas here too. We may have to pump that stuff out of here too. Carbon dioxide is plentiful, but not, or not plentiful. It's there, but it's not plentiful. Plentiful is what I meant to say. But at least it's better than what it was before, for sure. Let's smash some copper. Yeah, this is loaded with chlorine gas. That's perfect. Let's put this tile right here. And then I guess we can probably knock this out and start to deal with this area. I cannot believe. Yeah, we used the pneumatic door. That was a rookie mistake for sure. Seems like food is starting to go down maybe a little bit. We might have to expand our production just a bit. Let's see though. Just like how they box the machine to crush. There we go. So, alright. Perfect. We don't want to seal this off completely yet. Now that I think about it, we'll also have to tap into this too. This does take a while, but at least it's automated. We could still move things manually. I mean, yeah, all this water is gone. This is too. So they're getting there. Let's mop all of this as well. And this, actually. Yeah, not bad, actually. Yeah. Obviously, it's my fault for having all this polluted water out here to begin with. But this will make it so that whenever we do make mistakes like that, we can rectify it very easily by just mopping and then letting the duplicates handle the rest. So that's huge. Moving those bottles one at a time like this, you know, was terrible. This was awful. Bottle emptiers, great stuff. We've leveled up in science a bit. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow we should be able to breach into this room, and the rest should be history, I think. How much water is this here? 39 grams, it's nothing. We'll mop all this too, actually. And then we should probably seal this, actually, too. There we go. Yeah, we'll just seal it for now, and then we can puncture a new hole if we want to put in some other kind of top. Because I think we're going to drain the water at some point. But for now, we don't really want gas to come into this area, you know what I mean? The polluted stuff. Want to leave all that down here. Oh boy, yeah, we are very close. What is this, waterweed? It's a waterweed. An inexperienced farmer may assume at first glance that the translucent, fluid-containing bulb atop the waterweed is the edible portion of the plant. In fact, the bulb is extremely poisonous, should never be consumed under any circumstances. They thrive in salt water. Oh, okay. I guess I should have moused over the water. All right. And you can harvest them for lettuce. Ooh. Okay. So we could have a small biome with, there's actually quite a lot of salt water over here. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Got more sand in case we need it. Some bleach stone, which is a sublimator, I think, for chlorine, right? Oh, waterweeds actually eat bleach stone, too. Okay. To create lettuce. Gotcha. Lettuce is terrible? News to me. I think it's okay. Salt, gold can make bleach stone and sand. Puffed prince can actually use... Oh, the puffed prince can use... can eat chlorine too to make bleach stone. Okay, so he could actually clean this up as well. It's a shame he's glum and he's probably not going to leave an egg, you know what I mean? I don't really know what to do to fix him for that. Yep. Organic indeed. Good to know, though, that we can use them also to clean up the chlorine, like, around here, too. But I don't know if he's gonna lay an egg at all, to be honest. Might have to get another one soon. Oh, she's getting fried. Oh man, I didn't even I didn't even notice. Okay, toasty surroundings, popped eardrums. Hey, what is this doing to her? Vacillation complete. Something feels different. Oh no. Popped eardrums? That's unfortunate. Overpressurized area. Toasted cannot let off enough heat to stay cool and maybe over-insulated for this area. Will begin to recover shortly after they leave this area. There's a lot of heat, I guess. Lit workspace. So all this just turned on, huh? Interesting. Alright, let's see what this says. Complete the neural process. Neural vacillation complete. Whew! Brainfries' brain is still vibrating. But they've never felt better, actually. Okay. Acquired the Deep Diver's Lungs trait. This duplicate has a frankly impressive ability to hold their breath. Oh! Okay. So it was a good thing. The brain looks a lot smaller now. There are no charges left. Recharge. Recharge requested, awaiting delivery by duplicate. Okay. Oh, that's pretty neat that it, you can see the AND gates lighting up as people walk onto the tiles. Okay, what are the... So we still don't know what this thing uses and does. I think the brain is smaller, right? Or was it always that size? I thought the brain was bigger originally. So that's cool, though. I thought we were going to lose her. Where are you at, Brainfries? Brainfries, there you are. So you now have... Yeah, she's going to be more stressed for a bit. Oh, but not too long. Only another half a cycle and then that's gone, so she's good. But she now has a new trait, it said. Her personal interest is suit wearing too. So eventually we're going to want to teach her how to do suit stuff, which would maybe be a good thing that she can hold her air a little bit longer in case something goes bad in the suit. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Recently visited a cooling station. Do I have a cooling station? I guess I do. I didn't know that was the case. I don't see the new skill anywhere. I guess it's just kind of assumed by the game, or maybe, Oh, no, yeah, right here. Yeah, it's a trait. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, air consumption rate. Oh, actually, they do consume less oxygen. That's actually huge. I mean, this duplicate now requires less oxygen to live, so that's huge, yeah. Alright. Nice. Brainfries is better than ever, actually. That's actually really good for her because she will need less oxygen then. So she'll be able to haul and move stuff around a lot quicker. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, recharge was requested. We actually don't know what... Yeah, crucial materials for this building are beyond reach or unavailable. Okay, so we'll just cancel that for now. Very cool. Wow. I definitely thought we were going to lose Brainfries, but she did the job. Eventually, I guess we can recharge this neural vacillator in order to facilitate someone else. Give traits to other people. That's really nice. Wow. I do wonder what this thing requires, but we have no way of knowing. Sleet wheat too? Wow, okay. So yeah, it looks like we have a few different directions that we can go to get some new nifty things. I think that's a pretty good spot to call it though, since Brainfries has been upgraded. We accomplished the main objective for this episode. Next episode, we'll probably look around and see kind of what we want to do next. I'm thinking the main thing would be to get the chlorine gas into this room, which might be a little bit tricky. We're going to have to probably mine up through this area, make a big chamber, figure out where the chlorine gas settles, and then pump it into this room. So maybe that'll be what we do next time. Either way, I hope you enjoyed as I have. Luckily, Brainfries is still with us. We count her among the many duplicants of our little colony here, so we'll see what happens to him in the next one. Until then, peace.